This time I wrote a script for this album recommendation, but I don't know how to feel about it because I like the unscripted approach of the previous videos. We'll see how it goes, is what I'm trying to say. Let's get into why I like it, why I think you should listen to it. First off, Dream Time, great standalone album to listen to, but it also almost serves as an accompaniment to The Balance, an album that was released before this one. What can I say? Like Untitled Unmastered by Kendrick Lamar is a cool album to listen to alone, but you kind of go, oh, this has traces of To Pimp a Butterfly in it, and you go, this is great to listen to alone, but it also helps me appreciate that album even more. That's what this feels like as well. You won't feel like your time is being wasted as a listener. It just goes, this is really nice. It's like the first time I heard it, but different. And that's kind of the feeling I get when I listen to it. It's like something I'm familiar with, but it's different. So, as I said, I wrote a script, so I'm just trying to hit points, but I'm also trying to balance the unscripted approach. So sometimes I don't want to listen to rapping or singing or anything. I just don't want to hear voices. That makes me sound crazy. But I just don't want to hear anyone's like raps or they're singing. I don't want to hear vocals. So I'll turn on an instrumental album, but then the instruments on that instrumental album will like overwhelm me, and then I'll just go, no. And this album fits nicely into the pocket of not overwhelming, but also not so dull that it's in the background. It serves kind of like a soundtrack, as in it amplifies what is already going on when it's done right. And also the piano playing on this, top notch. When you reach a certain level of mastery and you implement it intentionally and you implement it well, it screams to me that, oh, I've worked so hard to learn how to express how I feel and what I feel. And his piano playing on this album is exactly that. It's all those feelings, the joy, the love, the pain, the calmness. It's very top tier. Or maybe I'm projecting on it. Like maybe I'm just like, I feel this way, so I'm just going to put it on this album where I don't have to hear his opinions. Which is okay, Art is all subjective, It's up to you to interpret how you feel when it comes to it. And another thing, the main reason I like this album so much is because it feels extremely intimate. It feels extremely close and extremely personal. And I think that's in large part due to the fact that this was recorded in front of a group of people in his home. And when you do something like that, when you let people into a space that you consider your space, it's a very vulnerable and intimate thing to do. It's almost like you're sharing a piece of yourself with people. And that's what the piano playing on this feels like. Like he's sharing a piece of himself with us. So I want to say that although I may have played this in the background while I was writing up a script or a PowerPoint, and it was a light listen, it felt like good medicine or a good routine that keeps you in health. It keeps your health in check. As in, when it's done right, when it's done well, you don't realize how well it's working until it's gone, and then until it isn't there anymore. Honestly, Great album. Great listen. If you do not want to listen to an entire album right now, I suggest his NPR performance, just like I did with Benjamin Clementine. The NPR performance is a great listen as well. Don't know how this went. Let me know what you think about it. Because I wrote a script, and I won't lie, I feel like this is the least... the least that I've stuck to a script whenever I've written one. It's more that I would look to it and go, oh yeah, that's the point I was trying to make. So I wrote it to keep me in check with my points, but I do not want to lose the genuine aspect of these videos. Like these, just I'm talking unscripted, I'm telling you why I like it, and whatever pops up in my head is what pops up in my head. So tell me what you think, you know. And hope you have a good day. Thank you for listening, and I'll probably see you next time. Maybe. Probably. We'll see.